What's shaking bacon? This is Tech Comments. I'm Kyle, and today we're going to do pass or purchase on CES 2025 items. We're going to do a overview of a bunch of different items. I've never got to feel them, but I can only tell you what they've given me the information about. I want to take a quick look at everything with you so you have an idea of so many different things that got tossed up there at CES 2025. Hey, and at the very end, I got a special one for you. It may be the weirdest of them all. All right, we're going to start off right here with this bad boy, the Lenovo ThinkBook Plus Gen 6 Rollable. And you're like, what is Rollable? Kyle, like that just looks like a laptop. There's nothing special about that. This there is. There is. Look at this. Look at this. It rolls up. You're able to press a button and it rolls up. What you had a couple of years ago, Microsoft came out with theirs with a detachable, use a little button. That thing was really cool, but man, for an expensive laptop like what it was easy to break. I talked my wife into buying one when we first started dating. Did we have some issues? Same thing. Owner, company, had the same issues. So I hope that this really works out, but I mean, just to even give you a little bit better of an idea, like that's what it looks like. So, this is the, Intel Core Ultra 7 processor, up to 32 gigs of RAM. There's a lot going on here, but I think that I read that it's somewhere around like $2,500. We're looking at $2,500 on this. That's wild to me. That is $2,500 for this laptop is a lot of money. But I think this is probably the most interesting one that I saw overall. The next one would probably be this Yoga Book 9i. Okay, it looks kind of normal. All of a sudden you see the screen on the bottom. It's a dual screen laptop. We've seen some similar stuff. This right here flips over, whole 9 yards. So that's covering back up over the screen and stuff. Whammy! I personally think this is more useful than the last one that we looked at. Like, I think this is a very cool concept. It's very nifty. So I'm a fan. When I first started my job, I had multiple monitors. My boss came in and was like, what are you doing? Like, you spend so much money. Why did you do this? Like, it just makes you that much more efficient. Same thing goes for this. Multiple monitors. I get that, you get those extra, 3 or 4 inches on that other one. This is where it comes into play right here. This is really where I think you're going to get the most out of it. Another thing announced with the 5090 cards coming out and some new AMD processors, going to have the next generation of the Razer Blade. I've really suggested this to a lot of people. I really love these laptops. I think that they are a great high-end Ultrabook style laptop. Really nice things to say about this. I mean, across the board, very well built. Keyboards are great. Have messed with them many of times. I've never actually owned one. I've had a couple friends purchase them. I've set them up for them, and they've been wonderful to go. Long term, I don't know, but I will say that I will always suggest using their refurbished store. It's a great way to get your hands on a really good laptop for a solid price. Next up, there's another really innovative product. This is not the first time that Asus has done this. This is a ROG Flow Z13. Imagine a gaming style Surface laptop. That's the best way to put this. Asus probably would never like to be in that same ballpark with this as that, but I mean, this is a pretty nifty thing. I don't know personally of anybody that this would really fit their needs, to be honest with you. I think it's a great idea and a great concept, but the usability of all this is, at best hard to come by. Like I really struggle to believe that anything like this could do as many things as we ask it to do. In all reality, I would think that I would probably be happier with a iPad Pro over something like this, but I mean, there's a ton of options here. Of course you do have Windows, you have all these different things. Like, this is great, but I mean, for the price of power, I'm hard fought. Now, with that being said, they have something to go along with this. It's going to be the XG Mobile. So this is going to be an external GPU. Not the first time that, Asus has done this, ROG, whatever. I actually own one. I own a Razer one. I own one for a Razer. I planned on doing a little project with it, and I never got around to it because it didn't really meet my needs that I needed. And I didn't do enough research on the front side. I got stuck with it. I think I spent like $45 on it from eBay. Big deal. We'll move on. Really wish this was kind of like some of those older ones where you could put full-size GPUs in it. This is a mobile GPU. So, you know, boasting up to NVIDIA GeForce 1590 laptop GPU. The price that this probably will be for that GPU alone will probably be the same price as like a full-size 5090 at the end of the day, just being 100% honest with you. Unless you are really constrained on space, I don't understand. I don't see why this is the path that I personally would choose to go. So, you know, of these items so far, the only item that I would purchase, everything else is a pass, would probably be this right here. Oh, no, excuse me. I apologize. It would be this yoga book. I think this yoga book really has a lot of potential for usage. And then this would be a purchase as well. Nothing that I'm in the market for right now. I bought my M3 Pro last year and I absolutely love it. Not in the market for another laptop, I'll be honest with you. So this is going to be the ROG, the big boy. This right here is going to be a solid laptop. This is ROG STRIX G14. So this is really going to come out swinging, big time, a lot of power to it. 5080 RTX on it, going to be great. I'm not a big fan of going with the Intel processors. Intel really burnt a lot of people over the last year. Yeah, not a huge fan of that situation. So that's always one of my sticking points right now. In that same realm, you also have the next Titan. So this is going to be the view of what this year's Titan is. They haven't released everything for the MSI Titan-18. I do love that it has Cherry MX switches. Always great. This PC is going to have a Dragon Edition. Here, this is right here for you. I think this is going to be a 5090 inside this. A 5090 mobile GPU. I don't know how many times I'll have to stress saying that mobile GPUs are not in the same realm. In all reality, I personally do not believe that mobile GPUs should have the same naming scheme. They should be delineated in some form or fashion so that a consumer knows, hey, this isn't the same realm. You're not getting the same thing out of it. So I think that's something that has to happen, but we all know how NVIDIA and a lot of manufacturers like to handle all of their beautiful, wonderful naming schemes. So this would be in this same realm. I love the G14. So this was an Ultrabook. I'm going to call it an Ultrabook that I owned. Had a 30 series GPU in it, mobile GPU. Absolutely loved it. I would totally purchase this again. That's what I had before I had the M3. So really a great thing. 5080 maximum in it. Great power, great use. Keyboard was really nice. I think the Asus has this down pat. So I would highly suggest the Zephyrus G14. So if it's anything like what I own, I'd totally buy it again. So this is the next big one. This one's actually really interesting to me out of everything that's on this list. Just because I am a fan of the MacBook Air. I think that it's a cool portion of the market segment that the MacBook Air hits. And that's going to be the Zenbook A14. This is supposed to be their MacBook competitor. So just over 2 pounds, 14-inch screen. Going to be Microsoft, of course. You're going to have the Windows on there. New material, Ceruleum. Is that? Let me. Yeah, 2.18 pounds. 30% longer, 30% stronger with Ceruleum, a breakthrough material that combines lightweight durability and exceptional strength. Okay. So I am a fan of this. So I always find the smudge free and military grade to be very interesting things ever to question. I have some people that I work with that are very tough on their devices. So, but this looks like a great place to really get started. 1 terabyte, 32 gigs of RAM, new Snapdragon X series, all great things. I really like the Surface laptop. That's like a go-to for me. I absolutely cannot stand that they put fabric on the keyboard area. I think that is the dumbest thing on the face of the planet. So this could be an option for me to start taking, especially if it is as strong as it says it is. Okay, now let's go ahead and step into the world of wearables. This is where we're really going to start to see a lot of things get AI. Everything has AI. Every single one of those laptops that we just looked at probably has something that says AI in their description. That's cool. That's awesome. But also at the same time, like, I want to see some of this stuff really work. I want to see that it really gets hands-on. So let's take a look here at the Tact Suit Pro. So this is a haptic feedback suit that uses motors to provide feedback to you from your games. I think these are awesome. Like, I really want stuff for like this to start working. I think these are really, really cool ideas to really touch on some things that, pun intended, that really make stuff cool. So this is sound-based haptic feedback. Working with PSR VR2, I think there's like 4 games for that. I think maybe that may be too many. They are bringing that to play to the PC, so good for them. I think the Meta Quest stuff is going to be really cool. There's a lot of fun things to do with this. I really hope that stuff like this really keeps coming out. So this could be something really cool in the future. So I just never know what the size. I'm a big guy. I'm a husky guy. I got a nice little chunk of change sitting here below my chest. So, but I really hope that stuff like this keeps popping off. But you probably don't know this. This is a garage. It gets warm in here in the summer. It gets like 80 degrees, especially when everything's popping off. And then here in the winter, and you see back here, like I have a heater. It gets cold, even though this wall has an insulated garage door and then insulation and drywall and mud and paint, all this other stuff. It still gets cold in here. It just does. And the concrete floors don't help. So something like this bad boy, Project Arielle from the Razer. Let's open up the heating, cooling, baby. Heating and cooling. Integrated fan. See, I love this idea. I need this. I need this in my life. Like this is a buy. This is a buy for me. I cannot wait. I hope this really becomes a good thing. Delivers air up to 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in freedom units, but that's warm. That's warm. I think last year everybody was complaining that it was like 22 degrees Celsius or something. Don't at me on that one. But this is a total purchase. This is probably a pass for right now. I think these are cool, but we'll kind of go from there. But I expect something like this to be in the $800 realm. That's going to be a lot. That's going to be a lot to ask. But for me, oh yeah, I'm 100% in for that, man. This is right up my alley. I love the idea of actually having some feedback. I have feet warmer on my bed, and it's the best thing ever. So like the comfort and being able to not have to worry about the swamp behind me. Yeah, I want that. I need that. I think a lot of people need that. So then we got this right here, this Ecoflow power hat. It is a solar panel hat. It is a hat that has solar panels. You can charge your phone. Okay, that is awesome. I think this is something I want to get just because I want to have it. What I asked for Christmas, my mom's like, "What do you want for Christmas this year?" I was like, "I only want one thing. I want a solar panel to power up my Anker batteries." She's like, "Are you going to use it all the time?" I was like, "No, but when we lose power like we love to do, it's going to be awesome." So this has an IP65 waterproof rating as well. So it actually functions as a hat. So this is totally a awesome item that I would love to purchase. And my wife would probably be angry at me, but it's all right. This next one up, I think I'm going to purchase. I think I'm going to purchase the Ozlos Sleep beds. I fall asleep every single night. That is the one reason I pay for YouTube Premium. You can go ahead and get angry with me and no, you're just feeding the beast. I pay for YouTube Premium. I'm able to light on my videos and watch them to fall asleep too. My wife absolutely hates it because I will get woken up in the middle of the night to turn it off. I think these are going to be a great option for me. I don't know how the silicone works, but these are lay flush in-ear earbuds for sleeping. So they have 2 options. You're able to buy them outright. They're $299. They also have a subscription model. Not a fan of subscription models at all. But I think these are going to be on my list of items to buy. So we'll see here. This is something I may purchase in the near future. Okay. So this is definitely a purchase. This next one, Earsight Flow. You're going to say, Kyle, we just looked at some earbuds. Now we're on to some headphones. These aren't headphones like what you think they are. They are not headphones like what you think they are. These are for cleaning your ears. I'm not even joking. Intelligent voice system, semi-rigid camera. It's an optical lens that goes inside your ear. You're able to see what's going on as you are cleaning your ear. Has a drying system for getting your ear dry, okay? Adds water tank. You actually use this to clean your ears. I think this is an awesome idea. I personally could never use it. I do not think that that's something in my playbook. It is yeah, look at that. Look at that right there. You can see it fires little jets of water and you're watching that through your phone. I'm good. I know that they're trying to replace the Q-tip and everything else, and you know, everything gets impacted. This isn't medical advice. Man, this just looks like an ear infection waiting to happen. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. It's one thing. It's one thing to use a water floss to work on your teeth, different things to pump water into your ear and then have a dryer with a camera. That is wild. This is going to be a pass, a hard pass for me. We just talked about AIs and everything. We're going to watch a little bit of this video of OMI. Just take this with a grain of salt.
Ivan Pavlov. Ring a bell? Unconditioned stimulus.
He's not cute. I don't care what you say. You're wearing a dot on the side of your face and it isn't a medical device. I'm going to look at you and say, hey, dude, you got a smudge on your face. I'm dead serious. Every single time.
Anyone? Who can tell me what the conditioned stimulus is?
Merci. Tu es mignon aussi.
I'm sorry, but if something's telling me to read in French, like if you're giving me words, there's no way I'm pronouncing it right in the first try. I'm making a complete. I'm going to make an ass out of myself. I'm going to butcher those words hard.
Nicholas. Care to elaborate?
The conditioned stimulus was the ringing of the bell, which made the dog salivate even in the absence of food.
Nice, dude.
That guy right there is not saying nice, dude. I don't care who you are. Email updated proposal to Bill. I'm sorry, but these AI tools are a complete joke. We just went through this last year with the AI pen, all these other things. It doesn't work on its own. It needs your phone. It needs an iPhone or an Android phone. And look how goofy this thing is. Like, serious. Come on now. Are you really going to be walking around with this, like, I mean, that looks like a sucker. Like somebody took a sucker and it broke off the stick and it's sticking to the side of your head. Like, that is wild. No. This is a pass. Get out of here. And if you were wearing one, I am going to make a joke. You can't take that one out of me. I'm sorry. There's a lot of things I say kind of things. That is not one of them. Okay. Not one of them. So this is a circular ring too. The big thing for me, I really think this is nifty. I think Circular Ring 1 had some controversy behind it because it had a subscription service and a couple other things. Get that out of here. This one does not. This does not have a subscription service. Big thing to me is that it has AFib detection. Like I said, I'm a bigger guy. I'm husky. My ticker isn't always working right. I wasn't born with everything running 100%. So this is an awesome concept to me that I'd be able to monitor that a little bit better. I think this would be a purchase in my instance. I don't know how much for anybody else. So there's a lot of other stuff to go along with it. Where was the other thing? Sizing, you're able to size. No subscription service fee. That's awesome. It's made out of all titanium, which I find awesome. Sleep tracking and energy insight. I don't know if I could sleep with a ring on. I'll be honest with you. I can sleep with a watch on. I don't think I can sleep with a ring on. I'd be punching myself on the side of the head with the ring. I'm not, whatever. I don't know. I don't see myself being able to do that. Now, on the next one here, the OpenFit 2 by Shokz. Really interesting product. They had the OpenFit 1 not too long ago. Shokz has just been coming out left and right with all sorts of new items. They really said that they got some of this stuff right on some of their last, what was it? The Shock Pros. The Open Run Pros, they really nailed a lot of what was going on there. I am an open ear believer. These are the Anker C30Is. I tried these as the very first thing. I keep them at my computer. I have the Bose Ultra open ears, which I absolutely love. They're a great concept. Don't use them on a plane. They suck for that. But, you know, these seem to be something that's really taken off. I love that Shokz are playing this game, really into it. A lot of people say this is an extremely comfortable way of holding them onto your ears. A lot of people don't like the clamp style. Do love the fact that it has physical buttons. The C30 doesn't have any physical buttons to just touch. They're $70 pair of headphones. I absolutely love them for what I need them for, and they have battery last forever. Situational awareness is huge. 48 hours of sound. That is a lot. So that's total listening time, up to 11-hour battery life on a single charge. That gets you through your entire day. That means you don't have to take off the headphones. Only IP55 rated. You know, nothing crazy about that. Sweat, dust, nothing crazy. Here we go. AI power crystal calls. Again, we're just going to continue with this AI trend. Not a huge fan of it. I hope that a lot of stuff works. This is big. So the C30Is, again, these right here on my ear, don't have multi-point. Same thing with the Bose Ultra ear. They don't have multi-point. You have to hold down a physical button to change that. I love that you're able to switch back and forth with the multi-point on this. So that is a big factor. I would love to get my hands on these. So this would be a purchase for me. So especially if you're in the realm of looking for open ear headphones, the Bose are really nice. Their sound quality is amazing. Would I recommend them? 100%. But for half the price, I think these would be right up my alley. So I would totally take a gander at these. I'm in a weird market for these. I like these. These are going to be the X1 Pros, XREAL Pros. I can't talk. XREAL One Pros. I really think these are a cool item. I think these are really nifty in comparison to a lot of different things out there. I bought in on an Oculus back when it was still Oculus. Before I had a dev kit. I had an Oculus dev kit, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then, all of a sudden, we just, kept coming out with things. Meta came out with their Quest. I got the original one when it first dropped. I love the idea of having a wearable to, see a screen. And that's actually where I started off with, was, I had a computer at one time where I was just using that as my screen. I wouldn't ever suggest that. That was a bad idea. I learned very quickly. But this is such a cool idea. I think it's iterated enough that we're starting to get into where it's really useful. 171-inch screen, 557 degree field of view. That's a big field of view. That's a lot. You can see a lot of stuff. 171 inches is massive. Has a theater mode, nothing crazy. I do love that it's able to clear off, but being able to still be able to see your surroundings is nice. Especially if you're a public transit commuter in a big city. That would definitely be a need. No blur, no flicker. 120 hertz, so that is a big deal. You need that smooth refresh rate going on. I love that it has the Delta 3, less than 3 for color accuracy, which is really cool. You don't notice how much color accuracy matters till you need something to be accurate, and you're just like, wow, this is bad. This is really bad. So native stability improvement, 5 times better. I believe that hard to take in, but I would hope so. Screens in general, once you start looking at them, you ever look at a camera without stability help on, is really rough. This is really cool stuff too as well. Anchoring, so you're able to move around, see your screen in a single place. I think this would be a lot of fun for playing games. I think this would be an awesome use case for something like a Steam Deck or Asus Ally. I think these are great use cases for these. There you go. I love this. Hold up. Can we get this? We can't zoom in. There's nothing on this screen at all. It is just out there. I love this idea, but make sure that you at least have it going right. The ultra wide. I love how there's so many different ways to view things here. So this is a really nifty item. This is exactly my use case for it. This is where I would be using it. That or with the MacBook, if I want to sit down in a chair and have some more screen space than what I have right now. If I'm working on videos, great thing with having a better color accuracy than a lot of things. Develop their own chip. That's awesome. Shake free, distortion, nothing crazy. You are able to adjust things. You're able to have it a little. Hold up. Sounds by Bose. I didn't even see this earlier when I was going through it. That's awesome. I mean, that legitimizes Bose doesn't really work with everybody. At least not in the past, I haven't. So that is a pretty nifty feature. I don't know how much I would use that in commuting, but I would totally use that if I was working on stuff at home. Stereo recording, uplink noise reduction. That's cool. Camera on it. So this right here is kind of like, AR, VR. But you do need to have the Beam Pro, which is an actual add-on that you have to buy for it. So, this is something, this may not be in your book. This is probably in my book for something in the near future. I would love to get my hands on this, try it, and let you guys know how it is. So let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in that one. I know we talked about this one a lot. I really think this is in my near future. JBL came out with some new headphones. JBL recently came out with some earbuds that had a screen on the case that you were able to plug into. It helps with latency. This is a cool idea. Really love less latency, especially for like things like gaming and things of that nature. Unless you're a super hardcore gamer, if you have a decent pair of Bluetooth headphones and a decent transmitter in your PC or your phone, you're not really going to notice it unless you're going really hard in the paint. At least I haven't in my time playing. I do like twitchy games. I would be hard fought to move on from my Sony XM5s. They are just the bee's knees. They're super comfortable, but this is an awesome idea. So these would probably be a pass for me personally, but hey, I'm not saying anything wrong with them. So this is a really cool idea. I was making fun of AI earlier, and I still kind of do. So pair of smart glasses for people with hard of hearing. I struggle with hearing from time to time. I would love to have closed captioning in real life, not gonna lie. That would be a huge help for me, especially the one that would be happiest about is my wife, because when she says something to me and I go, huh? It's not because I'm not listening, it's because I can't hear, especially if any other noises are going on. So if I had a closed caption, look down and be like, oh, that's the word, I'm not gonna say yes to that. This is a really nifty thing. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna get those. I'm sorry. Not gonna get those. That you ever seen the movie Revenge of the Nerds? Yeah, that kind of takes me back there. Cool idea. Get something that looks a little bit better. Not gonna lie to you. 10 hours on standby, 4 hours of continuous captioning, 40 minutes of full charge. 4 hours isn't really that long. I think this is a pass for me. Style is one thing. 4 hours of continuous captioning isn't that much, especially if you're really relying on this. Live translation feature, that's cool. I think that's a really nifty thing. But yeah, like I said, on looks and battery life, that's gonna be a pass. Even like, look at the bridge here. That bridge is thick. That's a thick boy. So that's just even like feeling mine. I was like, man, that's some big stuff there. So we got something really similar to that here. So this is gonna be a AI powered glasses, free prescription lenses of purchase. That's really reserved now and save $269. I don't know what the full price is. So this is going to be proactive AI glasses with invisible display. I think that's a really cool idea. I don't know how many people remember Google Glass. That was really nifty. It really got a lot of people up into a tizzy. Like, oh, they're the camera. They're the camera. There was a time when smartwatches had cameras on them. Got everybody up in a tizzy over that. So I think this is a nifty idea. I would probably pass on it for the time being. But this stuff keeps getting closer and closer. Has a ring to control it with. That's all you're gonna give me. Awkward gesture control. Yeah. I mean, at least you're not like swiping on your face and doing all this other stuff. I'm not a big fan of proprietary. I'm not a big fan of proprietary charging ports and things of that nature. I really struggle with that. You lose your charger, they're gonna charge you out the wazoo. So I think this definitely needs some time. AI translation, proactive AI, cheat sheets, notifications, navigation. These are all nifty things. A lot of the stuff you can just look down at your smartwatch and it gives you a lot of this. I'm not 100% sure on the AI translation and the cheat sheets, but we're getting there slowly but surely. We're getting there. This is gonna be the last one. I couldn't find an actual page that had anything really too much on them other than this one here from Znet, however you want to say it. These are hearing aid. They're basically hearing aid glasses. Multiple microphones, picking up everything. I love this idea, especially for somebody like myself. Nuance Audio is behind them. So this is really something I would probably say. I don't have enough information on them. But I would probably say yes. Just going off of what I can see, I think there's 7 microphones on it. Six microphones scattered across the camera, including the one above the lens. Naturally, speakers sit right above the ear to amplify your audio. That's what I need. I need that audio amplification. I would love to have the closed captioning. I think the closed captioning would be really nice to have, but I don't see that in my books. So, but yeah, man, all these wearables have so much potential. I'm really in for it. And like I said, the big one for me would probably be the XREAL One Pros. Okay, XREAL One Pros. I can learn my words, but I think it would go really well with a lot of the handhelds that are coming out. Okay, let's break into this next category. It's the only category of the night that I'm not going to say the words AI is included in any of these things. Doesn't mean that you can't use it probably somehow, some way with AI, but handheld gaming devices. This is actually a really cool place to be. Like I never thought in my wildest dreams anytime here soon that we would have such a category that is so strong and vibrant. I just didn't think it. But PC gaming is gone. It's like it's out the roof. It is going, and I love that. I got a friend that came to me. Is like, hey, I want to play Escape from Tarkov. I was like, yeah, you got to have a PC for that. It's like, yeah, but like, I want to play it. I was like, okay, let's do it. We'll figure it out. I'll get you set up. So, but one of the biggest issues with like something like an Asus ROG Ally is that like those are kind of niche products. The Windows 11 isn't great on handhelds. This is where this Lenovo Legion Go S, the 8-inch version, comes in. It is the steam powered. I am so excited to have more steam powered devices. I was an early adopter of the Steam Deck. Absolutely loved it. My wife loves it. It's great. It's been on a bunch of trips with us. It's been all over the world when we've gone on vacation. 100% recommend it. So I think this is going to be great. I love the fact that there's a little bit of competition in here for this. The big square trackpads are a lot. So, but I love that this is coming out. So this is going to be on the Ryzen Z2 Go, and you also have the Z1 Extreme platforms. I'm so excited for something like this. I'm excited. So this is actually the same model here, the Go, is also going to have a Windows 11 edition of that. So this is going to be probably where I direct a lot of people to go that want something but don't want to get a Steam Deck. It's probably going to be in this direction, at least for the time being. At the same time, Lenovo is dropping this bad boy, but the Lenovo Legion Go with the Ryzen Z2 series. So that's going to be the next step up. It's going to be a good place to go. We'll see what kind of competition's in the handheld market this year. If rumor has it correctly, there will be a Nintendo Switch 2 this year. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word and not get in trouble. So, yeah, you can do your own research on that right now. I really love that the controllers come off of this, by the way. I think that's a great feature. So, because holding some of these handhelds after a while can get tiring. There's a lot of different devices out there. I keep seeing this one for like a pillow that you hook your device into. I was like, ugh. I don't sit down and play games like that like I used to, but man, that would have been nice. So that brings us on to our next thing here. It's going to be the Lenovo Legion Tab Gen 3. I bought in on, back in the day, gaming tablets. I thought they were really cool. Acer came out with a really cool one at one point right after good old NVIDIA had one. Actually, hold on. Kyle, tell me you're in the handhelds without telling me you're in the handhelds. This right here is a handheld, and of course it's dead. This is the original like cool handheld that came out. This is going to be a NVIDIA Shield. This thing was awesome. It's a full touchscreen Android. You can play your PC games over the web, over Wi-Fi's. So I really bought in early. The Shield also had a Shield tablet, which was a great tablet. Acer was in the same boat. I love the idea of this. It's going to be that Snapdragon 8 Gen. My personal opinion, if I had to go buy a small tablet like this, I love this, is I'd probably go with the Red Magic Nova Gaming. I personally prefer the aesthetics of this. So you also know that you can get 16 gigs of RAM in it and 512 storage. I love that. I am a big fan of this right here. This is the Mini. I went and bought a new one. Was on a Pro for a long time, and I am very happy to be over here with the Mini, and I would highly suggest getting a small tablet. This is a little bit larger than the Lenovo. But like, you know, you're really not talking much difference here. So if size is your biggest preference, go with the Lenovo. But if you want something big, you want a big hefty boy, Acer got you covered. Speaking of Acer, this is going to be an 11-inch handheld gaming tablet. Sheesh! That's 11 inches of pure gaming power. We're going to see how this all goes. 500 nits of brightness, 128 hertz refresh rate, which I love. I love that. Oh, I didn't see that. I see it now. The AMD Ryzen AI. I am over that. So this could be a really nifty machine. I think there's a lot to offer here. I hate seeing all these tops. I hate seeing all these numbers. Just show me outright, like, hey, what are my frames looking like on what settings? Just give it to me. Okay. I'm really excited to see how this all works out. 8840 HS. Okay, so it's a little bit, nothing to the newest standards, but it's up there. I mean, this has probably been out here for a while, just going through the pipeline. I love that we're getting the detachable for this, because I don't know if you can tell. I wish I would have had. I wish they gave us some more pictures. This is a hefty boy. Like, this is big. This is 11 inches. Okay, 11 inches. I mean, in all reality, that's the size of my iPad Pro. Hold on. That's what you're talking about. That is a lot. That is a lot. That you are. Woo wee. That I don't know how long you plan on holding that. I would struggle with if I was in a heated moment. Plus, the durability of an 11-inch screen, that would probably be a pass. Probably be a pass for me. So everything else on this list that we've looked at so far probably would be a purchase if I needed it. My Steam Deck original OG edition is still doing great, so I'm not going anywhere anytime soon unless somebody brings out something that absolutely knocks my socks off. So, but one thing that kind of goes along with all of this is going to be this bad boy right here. This is going to be the Razer handheld dock. I love this idea. So put your Asus ROG Ally in it, put your Steam Deck, put your Lenovo Legion Go in it. So really power it up. I love the fact that you're getting Ethernet on this bad boy. So we all know how Wi-Fi can work for you, especially when gaming. This is a great starting option, right? At the end of the day, this is a great starting option for anybody that is looking to do something a little bit more with their tablet. I don't know, a handheld PC system. This would be a great option for them right here. You always get your RGB, but like, hey, you got a lot of different things going on here. You got HDMI 2.0, which is nice. So you're really gonna be able to do a lot. 1 gigabit Ethernet port, huge. I really do like this adjustable viewing angle. I don't know how well this all will work, but depending on how thick of a system it is. But if you got something like that Acer Nitro Blaze 11, this would be a great option to be able to put that in. So I do like that it's kind of conspicuous. You can put it away like this. So that would be nice on a desk. But there you go, right there. Perfect idea of what that looks like. So I really think that this is a nifty idea. But as when we were talking with handhelds, you gotta have something to power those handhelds. So that's where this next category comes into play. Next up on pass or purchase is gonna be battery and power supply stuff. I'm a weird person. I really enjoy this stuff. I don't know why. I'm a huge fan of Anker products. This right here is going to be the new Anker power bank, 25K, 165 watt, built-in retractable cable. Awesome. I love this idea. $99 right now. I'm a huge fan of this. I have the the older version of it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, totally. This is a total purchase for me. And especially if you're running around with handheld devices like the Lenovo Legion Go or a Stream Deck, this is a total must. I absolutely love this thing. I will use this to charge other portable devices like my Zippo hand lighter. What am I saying? My Zippo hand warmer. Absolutely love this thing, but I need to charge it up a lot, and I'd like to do that on the go. It still uses micro USB, which is a pain, but yeah, I use it smaller, brother. This is a total purchase. I love the fact that I wouldn't have to carry any extra cords with me. So that's going to be a huge, huge purchase. So an Anker makes some really, really good products. So I do like that it comes in 2 different colors. They don't have to do that. They did it for us. It's going to be, this is a solid device. So look at that. Charge up your MacBook Pro M3 in 33 minutes, supposedly. I gotta take it with a grain of salt, but that is an awesome idea. So this item, that's totally a purchase, by the way. That is a purchase, and I probably am going to buy that myself. By the way, I'm not sponsored by any of these people. This is all stuff that I like, I see, and I'm like, this is cool. Swipe it, swip it, swoop it. This is a really cool concept. Come on, show me the video of it. So this basically takes a specialty case, and you were able to drop it into one of these devices, and it swapped out a portable battery that goes in the back of it. Can you give me a cool video of this?
How this works?
Yep.
That's awesome. Hold on. Just show it to me again. That's all I want to see is show it.
Swoop It is really very simple. We've taken a protective case while having a second battery within the case. What that allows you to do.
Okay, so to me that is the bee's knees of items. Like, I think that is so cool. This would really be cool if I don't know how useful it would be for somebody at home. To be honest with you, I think this has a higher use case of like at a workplace. Like, hey, if you give all your employees a phone and you want to make sure that they always have it on and powered up, bar none. I don't always agree with that idea and concept, but if they're coming in and maybe they don't charge their phone like they should and they need to keep it on them, there's a lot of employees, there's a lot of people that do that stuff. I know from personal experience, it's not me. I'm not a person, I don't like a battery to drop below 50%. It's bad for battery health, but it's something I do. This would be great for them coming in, dropping their phone in, get a new battery, go off to work. Same thing when they go to leave. You never have to worry about their batteries not working all the way through. This is a great idea. I think it's a little bit pricey. I think, yeah. Come on, tell me iPhone. Model iPhone 16. Can you not? You're not gonna let me pre-order? I think it's like $400 or something like that. Of course, you're not gonna tell me off the bat now. But yeah, I think this is a little bit higher price than what I would ever want to spend on something like this, unless that was my use case. Then there's a good reason for that, because time is money, and people not being able to pick up their phone is a different story. This next item, so that's going to probably be a pass for me. This next item is really nifty. Of course, there's not much more information on it than this. This is from U Green. This would be a direct competitor to Anker. Sorry, Anker. But I love you guys. This is a 500 watt GAN charger. 500 watts. That's huge. That's massive. Okay. I think I have a 160 from Anker, and I absolutely love that. 240 watt via power delivery. That is huge. Huge. I love the idea of this. I don't know that I ever really have a reason for it, but I want it. As dumb as that sounds, I think this is an awesome thing, that this would be a purchase. Especially, I think they have another version. We'll even look right now. Products. Oh, no. I don't care. Products, chargers. Yeah, the 300 watt USB charger. That's $135, was $269. They really dropped the price on it to sell that 500 watt bad boy. That is dope. Not gonna lie, I'm like I said, I'm really crazy about power and battery breaks, and I'd almost start a whole channel just around that. I would love that. This next thing is really nifty. This next thing is a backup battery that's able to fit behind your fridge. I love the idea of that. And I think, if I'm not incorrect, that you plug your fridge directly into it. So yeah, plug your backup and standard wall outlet, plug your critical devices into the backup. Automatic, easy start, 30 minutes, provides 30 to 60 hours of reserve power. That is awesome. That's for a fridge, with your fridge, your microwave, and computer, and more. That's a lot. 30 hours is a lot of power. Okay. You're over a day. I love seeing this right here. I think he installed this. Yeah, he's installing it on top of the refrigerator. What a place to put it. Don't even have to mount it. Don't have to do anything. Like this to me is a purchase. Like I really want one of these. I don't know if I can afford one of these. My wife's going to ask me very much so, like why I'm purchasing this. Even like this, under the bed. What a great place to have a backup battery. I mean, you know, he's using it with the CPAP machine. I get that. There's some medical instances there. But I think this is an awesome idea. I would love to have this for my server and all my networking stuff. Like this would be a huge plus to me. So I'm 100% all in on something like this. I do have a generator. We do lose power too frequently. Everything that we have power-wise is above ground. Designed to be out of the way. That is 100%. Backup is just 2 inches deep. Okay, but yeah, this is totally a purchase for me. I think starts at $2,000. That's a hefty price for a battery. So I think I'll stick with my Anker stuff for the time being, but that may be something in the future. And I think that there is, if I'm not incorrect, there was some stuff that you could get some tax deductions with it. So, which is very cool. This next accessory is the complete opposite in size wise. Belkin is coming out with a mag battery pack that also has a camera hold to it. I love this idea. I absolutely think this is awesome. I think it's 10,000 milliamps. Yeah. Fun colors, all that good jazz. Also connects to your phone wirelessly to allow for it to be used as a camera holder. Really great idea. I'm never a huge fan of trying to hold anything via mag safe. Even though I have a MagSafe pop, I don't even remember what the one I have is called. I absolutely love it. I wouldn't trust it in high situations. Like I just don't. Even though I know that it's really strong and it's worked really well for me, I just always get scared with that. So I always feel like somebody would be using this in an instance of like being out and taking pictures and an area where, thefts happen. We'll call it that. That always makes me so nervous because something like that just comes off so easy. But other than that, this is really cool. It's going to be a pass for me. I'm going to stick with what I have for my Anker stuff. Of course, this one, oh, what a surprise, more Anker stuff. Oh, Kyle, you love Anker. Yes, I do love Anker. This is awesome. This is an umbrella that has solar panels in it. I think that is a great way to function. We saw the hat earlier. The hat's a really cool way of doing this. Man, we talked about a great way to have a lot more surface area. This would be great to have down at the beach. Plug in your speaker, even though it has a battery, all that other stuff. What a great idea. Even like as a survival item, like, hey, gonna have power go out for a little while. Go put the umbrella in the ground. I think this is a great way to handle that. I don't have any of the real specifications about how much power it provides or anything of that nature, but it's really, really cool. And it's a nifty idea, a very novel idea. And hopefully it's a cost-effective idea. So I know the Solix solar panel that I purchased was like $300. That's a hefty price. You can buy a hat for $129, but that is a really, really big deal. And I'm a huge fan of that. So I hope that Anker and Solix keeps coming out with really innovative products like this that really keep pushing that market forward. And hopefully this works. Hopefully it's not too flimsy or too heavy. Those would be the two things that I'd be worried about the most. So now that we're over the battery tech and the charging, let's get something that catches the eyes a little bit more. First off, we're going to start with this one on our pass or purchase for screens, technology, monitors, whatever you want to call them, viewing devices. All right, this first one's actually going to be the Corsair Xenon Edge touchscreen. I think this is really cool. Asus makes something in their ProArt line. 14-inch touchscreen display, able to fit onto a 360 AIO. Really cool. Magnetized as well, so you're gonna have some options with this. I think you could do some really, really cool things. It's nothing super fancy, but I think this could be a lot of fun to have. Especially, I'm thinking about, I have my 28-inch 4K right here. Thinking about setting it right below so I can have different things underneath there. So that's really my game plan. I have my other 28 up here. I really like it. I want to have something that down here to keep my eyes in the game for other things. So moving on from this is a total purchase, by the way. This is a total purchase. I will be getting one of these. So don't let my wife know. But this will be this is going to be something that I purchase as soon as it comes out. This is really cool. I think this is really nifty. I love this idea of having options. I'm a big options person. I like the same in football. I think options football is dope. Okay. Shout out to everybody that's ever ran an option offense. That is cool stuff. A lot of trickery, a lot of misdirection. This isn't. Okay, this is going to be a 4K 32-inch from ROG STRIX. Dual mode. So you get that. You get the full 4K at 32 at, let me double check this, 160 frames. Or you can go 320 at full HD, which is awesome. It gives you a lot of options. If this was the direction I wanted to go, I would love to have an option like this. I'm pretty happy with my 4K monitor I have right now. So then you get this. So OLED. This would be the big thing for me. I would love to switch to OLED. Get some of those dark colors. The dark black that just I love that idea of having that. So you got this ROG Swift OLED, 27-inch, 4K, 240 hertz. That is freaking fast. Okay. And as you're going to see with a couple more of these monitors, we're getting into the DisplayPort 2.1. I love it. So 80 gigabits per second full bandwidth. That's huge. That's massive. That's super big. I mean, that's incredible. So hopefully they provide a cable with it that's able to run that. So on to this one. That would be a purchase for me. By the way, this right here, this ROG Swift OLED, this would be a purchase if I was in the market for it. LG's 5K 43-inch monitor. So it's an ultra wide. Yeah, it's 43. It's 45. It's 45. I'm wrong. 45-inch monitor. Absolutely love the idea of this. I don't care about the bending part. I don't. But I saw some pictures and some videos of it, and this really grew on me. I think this would be really cool. I'm a big fan that it's the 21:9 aspect ratio instead of the 32:9. I think that's massive. I have a 32:9 aspect ratio. I actually gave it to my wife. It was cool. It's nice. Not unless you were looking for ultimate immersion in like a race sim. It really didn't do that much for me. It wasn't that awesome. So 900R curvature. Love that. So curve monitors are pretty nifty. I got two of them. They're all right. They're okay. They're but you know, they aren't for me. I've gone back to my stereotypical 16:9 aspect ratio, and that's my preference. But this would totally be a purchase if I had the money and I had the space for it. I think this would be an awesome center monitor. Like, this is my gaming go-to. So MSI dropping this. I'm just going to call it the X50 because there's too many numbers for me to read all that. So the X50, 500 hertz monitor, 500 hertz. Okay, QHD. I love that. 500 hertz is blazing fast. I don't need that. You probably don't need that either. I mean, that is for the gamers of gamers. Like, that is absolutely insane. So 500 hertz. Like, seriously? Like, what are you doing with all them extra hertz? That's a lot of hertz in that horsepower. So, and at that same time, you have, that'd be a pass for me. There's no reason for that, by the way. 500 hertz. I mean, you have to be the upper echelon of the bee's knees. So that would be a pass on the X50. Again, you would have to be the upper echelon of the bee's knees. But I do love that it's OLED as well. You got another one from MSI. QH OLED, again, 4K, 240 hertz. I'm loving this. I'm loving this idea. So this is going to be another G-Sync compatible monitor. This would be a purchase if I wanted, if this was in my ballpark for something that I needed, this would be the one. So, overall, out of those three monitors, I'm a huge fan of that LG at the end of the day. Now, this next one, these are all purchasable. Why are we going back to 2011? Why, Samsung? Stop it. Stay away from it. Don't do it. Okay? I do not care. I do not want 3D screens anymore. They were the biggest gimmick then, and as far as I'm concerned, they are the biggest gimmick now. Like, be done with it. We don't need them back. You know, what has to happen is you're going to need high quality. You need 4K. You need no glasses, and you really have to like hit on all those. You're not doing it anytime soon. I do not believe that is in the books. So, we can use AI. I don't care about that. Stop with the 3D monitors, TV screens. Like, just hold your horses on that, okay? Hold your absolute horses on that. That's a pass. That's a pass. Now, what's not a pass? Whammy Yabber laser projector. This is a short throw projector. 100-inch screen. 100-inch screen. It's just 9 inches away. 100-inch screen, 9 inches away. That is absolutely amazing. But if you've ever shot for a short throw projector, you know how expensive they are. They are astronomical in price. They do a great job at what their jobs are, but you know, I'm hard fought to buy a projector for, you know, over $2,000 to get what I need when I can buy a comparable TV that has higher specs for less price. Okay, this is actually something that I may end up purchasing. We've been talking about going to a 100-inch monitor or 100-inch monitor. Wow, 100-inch screen. Man, this would be awesome. So cheaper than that as well. My only worry is the cats. I think the cats would get in the way. But this thing right here, Dolby, get JBL audio in it. I would probably pair it up with a sound bar, nice sound bar. At 12, so basically 13 inches, 32 centimeters. We measure in freedom units around here. 120 inch. That is a massive screen at 13 inches. I am a huge fan of that. So I would love to see this thing in action in person. So the living room is where I'd like to use it. I don't know if we can keep the room dark enough to use it when we normally want to. True vivid colors. You know, I'm open to this. This is totally something that is on my, I think, come on. Show me. I think this has a super low delta as well. So you get some accurate colors, which I'm a big fan of. Keep the AI out of everything. Oh, is this, it's just Google Assistant, the voice assistant. Like, no more AI. Keep that away. Eye protection. Yeah. Smoother sports watching. I'm totally here for it. Yeah. Smart TV. And as much as like smart TVs and smart devices, I'll plug in an Apple TV to it. I don't know if you've ever used Apple TV, but it's the best experience I've ever had for a TV, bar none. I'm in the ecosystem that really helps, but I'm a huge fan of it. So this is something that if I get my hands on it, we will totally do a review. Yes, it's not 4K, it's 1080. So nature of the beast, but sometimes that size is what we're looking for. My wife doesn't know the difference. She barely. I say that because she does not care. It's what I like for when it comes to the TV. She's like, oh, I like that. And when I first moved in with my wife, she had a 32-inch screen or TV. That's all she had. And one day I was like, I can't do this anymore. I was trying to play Destiny on it. I was like, no, we're not doing this. I bought a 65-inch screen TV and it's time to upgrade. That was like 6 years ago. So there's an option for this down the road. There's an option for this. Now, I think this next tech is really cool. But this would be a pass for me as far as I can tell you right now. This is going to be the trifold. I think this is really nifty myself. The pocket projector. These pocket projectors keep getting smaller and smaller. And like they're a dime a dozen, I'll be honest with you. This is pretty nifty right here. It looks like the size of a Z Fold, like the Razer one, not the Z Fold, but you know, 720p. I like this tap the mirror without Wi-Fi. I think that's a nice feature because sometimes connectivity with things like this really is a pain. Zero lag, autofocus, instant clarity, nifty. 5,000 milliamp battery for 1.5 hours of play. That's pretty nifty. If you pair that up with one of those Anker batteries, you're talking what, 4.5, 5 hours of playtime. You know, with one of those big boys. I'm a fan of that. So, I don't really have a use for it. It's kind of like what they're showing down here. This would be good for like a movie night out in the backyard or something. I have a cheap projector that I got from a bargain deal, and we use that to go watch movies in the backyard every once in a while. So that's really where this falls into place. Or that, or if you're giving presentations and you need some way to show it without, you know, dragging around a big screen or anything of that nature, I think that's a place. This would be a pass from my end. So this is another pet peeve of mine. It's not just the good old it's not just the 3D monitors or 3D TVs. Smart monitors. Why do you need a smart monitor? A smart monitor is not smarter than your computer. Okay? Just isn't a thing. My younger brother purchased one of these and I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. He thought it ended up thinking it was the dumbest thing ever. Because you're like, oh yeah, let me open up this clunky system. Like, there is no real TV system that is really as smooth as just doing it on a PC. And like 32 inch, okay, that's all right. That's, you know, that's decent if you're sitting at your desk. But it, like, if you're gonna go lay back in your chair, I don't really get it. I mean, I would rather just have a wireless keyboard and mouse to attach up to it. The total pass. I totally pass on smart monitors across the board. So I think they're a gimmick in my eyes. This next thing, displays. You know, I show you this right here. Let's just skip over to this. That is a 27-inch completely wireless TV, 100% wireless, all the way across the board, using suction cups to stick to that fridge. I love that. I think that's an awesome idea. So this is really cool. This is really nifty. World's first wireless TV. So the absolute wireless TV, you have batteries. Yeah, look at you telling me all this stuff. Across the board, no wires, no clutter, lithium ion batteries. It goes aside. Easy wall mounting. I think this would be a really cool ad if you like lived in like a high-rise apartment or something, and you're like, I don't want to block out my view to the rest of the world by putting, you know, a TV and a stand, you know, there. Pop that bad boy on the window, and you got a freaking nice TV there. Premium sound. So the sound bar actually has batteries built into it, so you can continuously charge this device as well. I think this is really cool as well. You take 4 of these TVs, put them up together, and you make a dynamic one, a single TV. So 110 inches. Remote's kind of cool. What was the other? I think there was one other thing that I really liked about this. I don't remember off the top of my head. This would totally be a purchase if I had a reason for it. Now, where the kicker is reserve yours. So there's a Pro and a basic model. To go with the basic model, the 27-inch fully wireless TV is $2,500. And the 55-inch is $3,500. No wall mounting, no video wall compatibility. So that's what you're losing with that. Over on the Pro model, you get AI-powered operating system, multi-model interactions, attached TVs together, premium soundbar. Okay, your price for the 27-inch is $4,000. $4,000, okay? To me, that's insane. Like, $4,000 is crazy for this. So I do love that it has 32 gigs of RAM. 32 gigs of RAM. So it's going to be a lot more than most laptops out there. So, but I mean, that's a kicker for me right there. Just being able to stick it on there. So this would be a purchase if I had a reason to purchase it, but I don't. Okay, LG. Last year, I don't know if you saw this. They came out with like the little TVs on the stand. I think this was like 2 years ago, and you're able to wheel it around and put it in different places. I thought it was kind of cool for like in the kitchen, kind of like what we just looked at. This is similar to that. Wireless TV again, battery powered, touchscreen. I think this is a nifty idea. When I look and see something like this, it's like, man, this would be great for having it. If you had kids and you were going on a long trip, you could hang it over the back of the seat and have some control over that. I think this is a really, really nifty idea. So, or if you only wanted a single screen in your house, I mean, there's people like that. I know that there are some people out there that don't like having a lot of screens. This would be a great option for it. 27-inch. I think this is really cool. Do I have a reason for it? No. Would it be a purchase? Yeah. I think this would be nifty. Even have it in like your kitchen. I think this would be a cool device to have. So, but that's everything for the realm of displays. That's the word I was looking for. Displays, monitors, screens, all this other stuff. The world of displays, right? So now that we've got through all the displays, we got to find something that's a little bit more eye-catching to connect to them. Okay, let's dive into the world of PCs with this one. I will say that I'm an AMD fanboy. I started off my PC life working with AMD back in the olden days. Then I went to Intel. I got a 5950X. What was it? I got a 8086K. Absolutely loved it. Intel has really dropped off the board for me. This is going to be my next processor right here. 9950X 3D. This will probably be my next one. This will be my purchase across the board. So we can get into all the specifics. You can go through, hey, you got 16 cores, 32 threads, 5.7 gigahertz. My 5056K or 8086K clocked out at 5 when you overclocked it. 5 gigahertz. I think this is awesome. I love this idea. So big fanboy of this. There's so many different processors that are out there now, and it's starting to get confusing. And I mean, I made the jump to AMD, absolutely loved it, and I love my MacBook with an M3 Pro in it. Processors are processors. They're kicking butt left and right. I'm gonna stick with AMD. Intel really burned a lot of people this last time, and that's a hard one to chew through. So a bad piece of meat. I think, in all honesty, this next one, this is a purchase. This will be an actual purchase. This is a controversial item. Get out of here. This is a controversial item right here. A RTX 5090. All this power. This is going to be the Asus ROG. Or this is, no. Yeah, this is a ROG Astral. 32 gigs of RAM. This bad boy is going to be spicy expensive. This is really, I mean, there's 4 fans on this. Perfect PCU. Or, PSU. Wow. 1600 watts is what they're suggesting you pair that with. That's definitely not what you have to go with. But this thing is going to be ginormous. I've seen people, like the videos of people picking this thing up and they're like, oh my God. Like, I feel like every single time that we go through this, it's just massive. So I'm excited for it. I don't know if I'll go the 90 series. I've always gone with the 80 series. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little bit fearful of some of the tariffs that are coming down the road. So the next 90 series may be another $500 above this. $2,500 is not a pill that I'm going to swallow anytime soon. So this thing is freaking sweet. But you step up to its big brother. Boom! Get out of here! It's right here. Fluid forced. Okay, I love the idea of liquid cooling a graphics card. I've done it before. I've done custom water cooling. I absolutely loved it. Thing ran smooth. Okay, this is really nifty. I love this idea, but they come with a steep chunk of change. I'm gonna bet you that this comes out right around $3,000. Which is wild. So, I don't believe that the 5090s are nearly as controversial as the 5070 claims that, throwing down. GPU phase change thermal pad. Oh, please do show me. Instead of thermal paste. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm totally open to anything to keep the temperatures down on my $3,000 graphics card. So this is a total purchase. If I can afford it and it's on the books, yeah, this would be there. So I absolutely love this idea. MSI, the Supreme. I really like the way this looks. We're back to 16 gigs of RAM again. There's a lot of stuff going on with the 50 series card from AI and not just raw horsepower. Some people get really upset about it. As long as my game runs really well and I have fun playing it and it's not noisy, I'm here for it. So that's a crazy thought. Oh, it doesn't have to run on brute force power all the time. Oh my god. So, I'm definitely a fan of this. I think this is a nice clean look. Like we just looked at the Astral and the Astral, and that could be a little bit gaudy. I feel like this is a nice clean design. I think this could look really good in some of those cases out there where you have that steel style design. I think this would look really sweet. But again, 16 gigs of RAM. You know, you can go out there and find all the people talking about it. I think this is going to be a cool series of cards across the board. And my wife gets my 4080 if I swap up to this. So, all right, let's take a gander here. That would be a purchase. Little gander. Yeah, we'll make sure that's muted. This is a 4000. Yeah, it's a 4000D. It's a new release, the RS ARGB from Corsair. I love how they do the front on these, the cheese grater style. 4,000, build your way. Now you could take the. I don't think this one's large enough for you to put that monitor that they are releasing on the interior, but I definitely think that this could be a cool place to start with it. See, I love that. I have the 240 mil fans on the front, or the 200 millimeter fans, not 240. Whoo! And I absolutely love how aesthetically it looks. I love how, look at all that. Look at all that jazz. Introducing the Frame 4000D. And I think if I'm not incorrect, this is somewhere around the $120. So get out of here, Linus. So I'm here for that. I am totally here for that. I think that is a purchase, especially if you're looking for an affordable case. Now, on the bigger end of things, I think this bad boy, this is 5000T full RGB. If you want that stuff to really shine. I've come down, I only like RGB on like the front fans. Everything else I could live without. Coming in the bright white. So this monitor right here had the chance to end up being my wife's next case. She has an all white build right now, and I love all the RGB going on it. She's a fan of the RGB. Oh, whoa! Allowing for am I correct in that? Was that allowing for rear connection of the? That's a purchase for me. That's really nifty. I'm a fan. This, I hope that they really allow us to do some custom design. Corsair Custom Labs DRAM, the RAM, dude. This is coming in the Corsair Vengeance RGB. This is really sweet. I think, let me double check here. Why can't I find it? I think there's like 7 different designs coming at the beginning here. Options available across black, white, and gray. 8 designs across the board. I think this is going to be a really nifty thing for them to do. I hope that we can get full custom designs eventually. So I would love to put this in my computer. I may not need all the RGB, but custom RAM all the way. Vengeance RAM is great. I mean, RAM is RAM at this point. People get crazy about it, but this is a buy for me. This is a purchase. This next one, I think, I was very sad when I went on an Intel rant just a minute ago when Intel decided to get rid of these. Boom, the Nook 2025 ROG edition. This thing. These are little beast, okay? These are great. Thunderbolt, Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, get RTX. You can get up to a 5080 in it. Shee! Ultra 9. There's just so many different things going on here with this. I've bought these for work before, and they're awesome. So I've not bought the ROG or the Asus style ones, but I love this idea. The fact that you can do quad 4K monitors with it, I wouldn't suggest it, but this is a great way to bring small form factor into your house. These are really great if you want to do something in your living room. Like, this is a great option. You'll be able to push the thing pretty much to its limits. Integrated vents, slashing edge design, it's all right. It's okay. So, silent cooling. Yeah, I mean, everything across the board on this. Advanced thermals, the whole 9 yards. Asus normally does a fairly good job. We won't get into everything that they've done wrong recently, but that's neither here nor there. I think, again, this would look great if you didn't want to have a console and you wanted something more powerful and you wanted to do some PC gaming at home, slap on, you know, be able to have better graphics than what you get out of the Xbox or the PS5, and throw it up on your TV, throw in a remote. This would be your option. This would be it. This would be the bee's knees for that situation. So I'm a big fan. This would be a total purchase. This next one, situationally dependent. I want it. I want it. This is Project Zero. Okay, all the wires go in the back. Everything is on the back. The only wire that you're seeing here, boop. So I wish they came in different colors other than white, but I absolutely love this. I have 2 cases that are exactly the same, and I'd be willing to part ways with one of them. It wouldn't look even, but it's what I want. I think these are so cool, so nifty. Everything on the backside, I love the wire management capabilities with this. So, there's just a host of different people coming out with stuff similar to this, and like, this would probably be the motherboard right on. Again, we're stuck with Intel though. That's my biggest issue. Like, I would really have to switch over to that. I don't know if I'm ready for that process. So, Project Zero to me is a total purchase if I could get into the right thing. So, this next one isn't, you know, pre-built, but if you were having your PC on your desktop, that's always the weird thing to say. I'm putting my PC on my desktop. Well, is it a desktop PC? Yeah, so you're putting it's a desktop inception. No, if you want to show it off and want to sit up here, this right here, Make Vision XAI2. This right here is an AI screen system all in one. I say all in one. People get so upset about that. Remember how much I dislike AI? I think this is just a cool feature if you want something nifty sitting on your desk and it looks good. 13-inch, full screen. Yeah, dude. Now, one thing that I don't like about this is that it has a speaker in it. Has a mic, has a speaker. Okay, you know, you do what you want to do with that. Please show me a speaker that is good on a pre-built PC. Ever. Okay, they're not. So I love that you're able to do different things like this with the entertainment. I think this would be really cool for a media center. So this is just a nifty, novel idea. I think these are something cool to look down the road at. So hopefully we can see some more of this. Again, you're back to the Intel. But yeah, I think for a pre-built, this is a really cool idea, and I love to see more things like this. So, but this would be a total purchase if that was my marketplace. Yeah, but I don't know what the pricing looks like on this. So it's probably out of this world, and it's probably like a $3,000 system. For that, I couldn't ever justify it. So, but now let's get on to the fun category. This is a whole mix of different things. All right, okay, let's get into this wild category. Just general stuff, a lot of home stuff, a lot of different things that I just saw. And like, this is really interesting. What in the world is going on here? Yeah, across the board. We're going to start off with the Marumi. Yeah, Marumi. Okay, this is a little feller that will give some side eye for you. So just kind of takes a peek off in the distance and steals a glance at a nearby person. I think it's cute and weird all at the same time. And honestly, I think for Christmas, this may be a gift my wife gets. If they really make it, if it really comes out, all that good jazz, I think this is a purchase for me. Just be like, okay, this is a weird thing, okay? This is a weird thing. Put it on your purse. I will probably get told absolutely no. But Boom, ROG Rapture. Okay. The ROG, I actually, for a little bit of time, I had this, not a little bit of time, I had it for multiple years, ROG Rapture 11,000. Cool little guy, but yeah, they're getting out of hand. This is Wi-Fi 7, 3,500 square foot. I don't buy that. I think that you need to really stick with the mesh system to really get a good go at that. AI game booster. Come on, guys. Come on. I'm sorry, but like I don't eat that up. So even this Rapture had some cool features where it's supposed to pipe through. Zero difference. It made zero difference. Yes, I have gig internet. I live in a major metropolitan area. It did not affect my gameplay at all. And you had to pay extra. There were some service charges to it. This would be a pass. Absolute pass. So, especially since I think like it's probably somewhere around $400 or $500. Zero Breeze Mark III AC. That's a lot. That's a lot of words to say. I feel proud of myself for saying them this way. This is a portable AC unit. You're able to get it with batteries. As somebody, again, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I'm in my garage. It gets spicy hot out here. Yeah, when we were talking about that AC heating chair, right now it is a chilly like 58 degrees in here. I gotta have a heater going to keep everything from freezing up on me. But during the summer, it gets spicy warm. This is totally my idea. I think this would be great, especially underneath my desk chair here to keep me cool. I gotta run two fans. I run hot, but tiny, 150 square feet, cooling, heating, micro compressor, 46 dBs. I just think this is an awesome little idea to keep you cool during the hot time of the summer. So, would I purchase it? I would love to. But I think it would be a hard reason for me to spend that much money on it. So I can just live with some fans and not trying to, overclock my PC for like summer. So this would be a pass at this price. Yeah, just a unit. That'd still really be it'd probably be a pass for me. All right. So for the people that don't have the satellite texting and emergency service, HMD off-grid text message, location sharing, and SOS services via satellite. I love this idea. I think that I would love to have some more things of this nature. What does a subscription plan look like? Click on it. Okay. Text messages unlimited for $9.99 a month. Up to $350 for $19. Okay, so you got to pay for a yearly subscription with that activation fee one time. Oh, so you got to pay by the year to have that. Okay. Well, this is just a nifty idea, especially if you like to explore and go outside. I don't like to do that. I like to stay inside. But to be able to contact the world from outside if something were to happen. Too many people get lost. Too many things happen. Like, this is a great idea. I know that you're starting to see a lot of modern phones come with it. If you're going to stick with an older phone for a while, I mean, this is an option for you if you want to go out hiking. So go out hiking, go out and do other things. You like to go fish, the whole 9 yards. So for $200, it would be a pass for me, to be honest with you. Because in all reality, you could just switch up to a newer phone for a couple $100 more and possibly have this, depending on the feature set. I mean, I say that, but like at the same time, like I think the iPhone 16 regular has it. Don't quote me on that, but like for another $500, you could get that and have that same option. But I think this is really nifty. I really love this idea. Oh gosh. This bad boy right here, Roborock. What is the name on this? It's a Zephyrus 7 or Z70. Zephyrus Z70, yeah. Uses smart AI. I don't even know. Is it? Yeah, it's AI powered. Be able to move your stuff around. I mean, they're really getting good. Does it have LiDAR? I guess I didn't see vertical, lateral, obstacle avoidance. Normally, like, you got to see the bump on the top to get out of here. I don't want to go that deep into this all. Cutting edge visual beam, lateral avoidance, robot effortlessly maneuvers around irregular furnitures and walls. Normally the LiDAR, you see the bump on the top. That's really an easy place to even start when you're starting to look at all these. 3D sensing, no stuck. I'm in the market for a new sweeper. Picking up my stuff would be a huge help. Look at this. Look at this. Go up 4 centimeter maximum double layer threshold crossing. Ooh, U-shaped furniture. Oh, okay. I just like the idea that it's able to pick stuff up across the board. So this is just a nifty idea. So very novel. I wonder how much does it tell me how much it can pick up? It doesn't. But the idea of being able to grab something and move it out of its way or move it to a basket, like just simple thing like socks. If you find a random sock, you never know. Take off your sock and it ends up somewhere. Cat drags it away. All sorts of stuff. So yeah, the shoe idea is pretty novel in itself. So till the first time it destroys a shoe. I love this idea. This would be a buy for me. I think this is a novel and cool thing to make one of the an item that they started to make really cheap and they don't work that well. I think this would be really cool to see in action. Ink posters. I love art. I say I love art. I just like some posters, paint, art, things of that nature. I really do enjoy. I think this is an awesome idea. Some displays, low energy displays to be able to put stuff up. You have the Samsung frame, really cool stuff, right? I think Hisense has come out with some stuff. This is a nifty idea, a nifty way to display, art and things of that nature. Come in 3 different sizes, 28, 31, and 13 inch. Let's see what the price looks like. $1,700. That's a hefty price tag for this. And I think they're all curated art pieces. I love this idea. I would love to be able to put my own stuff on it. So, especially for that price. Oh yeah, blue lights, all that. Yes, I totally get that. Low energy. It's supposed to last up to a full year. On a single charge. It can last up to a full year. Let me just be a disclaimer on that. I think that's a nifty way in a direction to go. But for that price, that's quite incredible. So that would be a pass. Okay. I absolutely this is really cool for me. The MV7i. So this is a Shure microphone. It is a USB microphone that also is able to do, what is that input called? Complete with a built-in microphone interface. So it's a combo XLR. That's the word I was looking for. A combo XLR. So you're able to run other microphones into it. So if you were doing a podcast, it is you and one other person, you could run that mic into another mic. You could run, I don't know if you could run a Shure SM7B, but you could run another mic into this. I love that idea. I think that's novel. Yeah, the MV7i and the MV7X. What a great idea. I mean, there's not too many podcasts out there with more than 2 people. If you wanted to simplify this, be able to take this thing on the road, this is a great idea. I think this really targets the podcaster market. Shure makes some really great products, across the board. Yeah. Right here, you're running a single USB cable into your computer front, and then you're using XLR to cross those. That's awesome. Look, you even see it. I see it down here. Use 2 channels of audio direct to your tablet or smartphone. If you really wanted to go lightweight across the board, this is an awesome idea. This is a total purchase. You really got to get in there to see what that mic quality is like, but I'm here for it. Oddly enough, this next one is something that I needed to do more research into. This is the Insta360 Connect bar. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but conference room web cameras, microphone speakers are expensive. It's wild how expensive they are. So this right here is really nifty. So it says 4K, has an 8K camera. It gets a little bit confusing. You get all this AI framing, but inside this you have your speakers. You have a microphone that does up to 33 feet. And then you have 2 cameras. So you have this 8K sensor, buckles down to 4K to my understanding, that does an ultra wide view of the room. And then you have kind of like what you see from the Insta360 Link. And link 2, it's actually just a regular link inside of what it looks like. But it's a gimbaled camera, so it's able to zoom in and move and change to different areas and zoom in on people. This is really cool. Telephoto gimbal lens, yeah. Speakers, the whole 9 yards. 14 mic array. That's nifty. Instant connection, which is a huge. I don't know if you guys understand this. This is something I run into. Is that when you're dealing with a lot of people, it's hard fought to get some of the stuff to be understood. Some of it sometimes is technically difficult for individuals. Totally okay. But simpler the better. So, and this right here showing that ultra wide lens, and then your PTZ. I love this. I think this is a great idea. AI resolution. I mean, take it dime a dozen, the whole 9 yards. The AI framing is definitely really cool because you can get into this situation where you're able to see everybody. Insta360 does a really good job with this. 8K gallery, again, love this idea. You be able to see everybody all at once. This is great. This is a really cool thing. This would be a total purchase. I think for when I have another one of these coming up, this will probably be the direction I'm going to run with this. So this would be a purchase. All right, SwitchBot. Smart locks perfect for renters. I love this idea. If you don't have a smart lock, it makes life a lot simpler. Don't have to fumble around with keys, especially when you got gloves on. But yeah, this connects into your everyday. Let's see, do they have? I don't think they had a video on here. It says it works with 99% of existing locks. I love that idea. I want more things like this. I want more things that work with existing items. I think this would be really great on my back door. The back door of my house. This would be an option for me. So I think that this would be a great option. Simple, nice, clean, elegant. So I'm definitely going to take a look into this one for down the road here. The other thing, this. I got a couple acres I got to mow, and during the summer I got to do it every single week. If I miss 1 week, then I got to bag everything, and it's a giant nightmare. I would love to get me this. This would be in my books. This is a lawnmower. Get out of here with your subscriptions. That's able to mow your lawn. And some of the nifty things I see all here. Yeah, a daily coverage of 1.73 acres be just about enough to be able to mow what needs to be mowed. Smart app, anti-theft protection. I actually need to know what that anti-theft protection is. If it attacks him, would that not be awesome to have an attack mower? Like, hey, you gonna try to steal me? Not today. Track system, really cool. Bumpy ground, the whole 9 yards. This is a awesome idea. Smart avoidance. Yeah, I don't need this thing hitting my my neighbors. IPX all weather resistance, aluminum alloy frame. Yeah. 1.73 acres a day. I could sit out there and do my paperwork and watch my lawn get mowed. That is what I need in my life. And this is actually, just looking here, that's some tall grass, man. That's some beefy grass. So situationally dependent. I would love to see what it truly looks like mulching on the backside, but to my understanding, it is mulching blades. Don't really have what? 45 degrees. No. Show me the log. Yes. What does it turn off? I guess that's a good question. Does it turn off the blades? Automated, free up your time. No boundaries or wires. Just show the edge once you map everything. Nice. Don't hit the children. So I got neighbors that love to leave stuff outside. There's a whole bunch of their grandkids come over and they play and they hit the golf balls. When you hit a golf ball with a lawnmower, the thing goes. Wire-free navigation. I love this. Can you show me the built to last? Ally frame, ally. 3 hours of runtime. I wonder what the battery life is really like. Advanced safety and security. AI vision. Off-ground detection. Oh, what does the off-ground detection do? Halts the blade immediately when lifted from the ground. Okay. Front bumper sensors. Yes. Anti-theft, geofence alarm, ownership authentication, and GPS. Oh, there's GPS tracking on it. I love that. That is dope. I really like, I've almost talked myself into this. I think that this, like, I gotta look into more of like a smart mower. I gotta look into more smart mower, especially for the backyard. If I can have this bad boy run, you know, twice a week for me, keep my lawn looking great, this could save me a lot of time and money. So yeah, this would be this total purchase. Total purchase. Now that we're talking about a green thumb, ultimate smart planter, okay? Soil, moisture, temperature, the whole 9 yards, humidity. Yeah, leafy app, smart pot. I'm here for. I think that's an awesome idea. It also could be a very insulting gift to give to somebody that doesn't have a green thumb. I love this idea. I do not have a green thumb. I am horrible with plants and things of that nature. I struggle to keep keep the cats alive, right? And keep myself alive. But yeah, plants. I think this is a really cool idea. I think this is a good use of AI. I had to say so myself. Keeping things alive that I can't keep alive, that's a good use of AI. So this is a purchase. This right here, Pet Kit. Pure Ultra Automatic Cat Litter Box. I have a litter robot and I absolutely love it. I don't know how I feel about watching my cat go. It has a 180-degree camera. Don't know how I feel about watching my cat go to the bathroom. I think it's really cool for this right here. No, go back. Identifying which cats are going in to use the restroom. This would have been a nice thing. One of my best friends, he had some kidney issues. He passed away recently. I would have been able to tell a little bit better with this. So, because we have 2 cats, I wasn't able to track it as well as I wish I could have. So this would have been a nifty feature. I think this could have really help my boy Curry. But this is, if you don't have an automatic litter box, they are a very cool thing to, if you're a pet owner, especially if you're a cat owner. I don't know of any dogs that use litter boxes. Oh, it uses that stuff. I don't like that kind of litter personally, but I understand. I understand. I've used a couple different automatic litter boxes. Check this out. AI camera. 22 pounds? That cat's 22 pounds? Do you understand how heavy a 22-pound cat is? Yeah, like I said, I'm not a big fan of watching my cat use the restroom. So, health data, I think this is awesome, personally. $700, or is that, what is that? $900 is a steep price. I purchased my litter robot used from them, refurbished with a 3-year warranty, and it was less than $500. I'd do it again too. Makes my life that much easier. This would be a total purchase if I needed it. I mean, I think this is awesome. I think that watching the cats while they use the restroom a little bit gimmicky and weird, but yeah. I threw this one in here just because I think it's awesome. Look at this little Komodo. Look at it. How awesome would that be to be able to dig some stuff up? I would love to have that around my property for us and the neighbor to, hey, you want to dig a new fire pit? Yep, let's dig a new fire pit. I think this is awesome. But, I have not a clue how much that is. But that would be a purchase for me. Okay. Where do you even start with this? Smart mirrors. I feel like they're a dime a dozen. They keep coming out and they keep falling apart, going nowhere. I don't think they're cool. They're not my thing, right? This one's supposed to tell you and read different things about your body and health metrics. I'm sorry, but standing in front of that mirror like that, I would not be a happy camper. I could only imagine if you had some issues with your appearance and you didn't like them, and it's like, yeah, look at your weight while you're standing in front of the mirror. Like, I'm good. I'm a toasty feller here, but also at the same time, this is definitely not up my alley. This would be an absolute pass. And this thing's probably like somewhere around like the $5,000 range. Yeah, it has EKG. Yeah, it's nifty, but not. I'm good. Pass. Now on the opposite end of the spectrum, I think this is really cool. MCon. It is a MagSafe mobile gaming controller. So right now it looks like it's all 3D printed, to be honest with you. This is some guy building it in his garage. I ran across a video of it yesterday, and like, this is awesome. I think things like this are so cool, and I would love to support every bit of this. So yeah, started in 2018, wanted to play Minecraft mobilely. Yeah, this is just a really cool idea. Built in his garage, doing something different. Like, this is the stuff that I'd love to support across the board. I think that the MCon V1 is an awesome idea for anything. So Bluetooth controller, let's see. Revolutionized mobile, get some merch, nothing too crazy yet. Pre-order notifications. Take me to the Kickstarter. Okay, go. Hold up. Oh, they have a fold-out arm? Yo, look at this. He won a $25,000 pledge. He made it to 1.169. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So I'm here for that, man. 100% here for that. Yeah, this is the same video I ran across the other day. I'm on board for things of this nature. Yeah. I mean, just for a simple like mag back, yeah, I'm here. I wonder how this will work with like having a mag back case on your iPhone. But yeah, this is awesome for this guy. I'm so happy to see things like this start to succeed. So I want to see more of this. I want to support more of this. So on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, this is a purchase, by the way, if you can't tell. This is a purchase. The Zeopod. We are on the opposite end of the spectrum right off the bat. This is the ultimate gaming sheet. Immersive capsule. Just like, look at that. Like, oh yeah, this is so cool. I also would probably laugh at a friend if they have one of these. I would laugh at myself if I had one of these, but I totally have one of these. I think this is it's always nifty to see these things. You get sound, lights, symphony of tech and design. Sorry, I can't. 15 channel, 20 speakers, 9.24 immersive sound. That's so awesome. I think this would be a great experience. I think this would be really good to meet up with your friend Eddie and just chill in here for a couple hours. Haptic feedback, more of that. This would be a very interesting way of using a VR headset, AR headset, whatever you want to call them. This is just nothing but a 360-degree view. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. This would be a pass for me. Haptic multifunction rotator. Like their seamless visual sync, effortless connectivities. Like, do you know anybody with a room like that? Like, if you do, put it down in the comment. I want to know who you know that has a room like this. Like, hey, let me throw this $20,000 chair with a PS5 next to it. Like, what dystopian world is this from? This would be a hard pass. Again, I'm a fluffy boy. I'm toasty, okay? I'm the toastiest with the mostiest. AI power smart spice dispenser. No bad. This is the complete opposite end of where we want. Spices are art. Spice is the art of cooking, okay? This goes in, like, how long do you do all this? What kind of, no, do not. Bad, no, bad. I love the idea that, like, hey, if you need to measure your salt because you have a sodium, you need to watch your sodium intake. Yeah, there's actually that spoon. I don't know if you guys saw that out there. I don't have it in here. A lot of people covered it. It's like a spoon that makes you sense that you're eating salt, but you're really not. Though for low sodium foods, that's awesome. This is the complete opposite end of the spectrum. Leave the art of spices to the human, okay? Oh yeah, it's too spicy. I let the AI choose how to make it. No, you need to do it yourself, taste it yourself. Don't let AI do your spices for you, okay? Why is your food bland? Because I messed it up. I didn't do it right. Guess what? I'm gonna do a little bit extra. Do not allow AI to take this from you. This is a complete hard pass every single time. All right, this is nifty. This is from High Song. Okay, so what this is this is a wireless recording mic. It's a condenser mic that has headphones built in. I just think that's a nifty idea, especially if you do something like, hey, you're doing this video recording or the sound mixing, all this other jazz. I think this is a really nifty idea, especially for like YouTube. What an idea. Do you have a nice microphone, be able to sit in different places from where you're normally at, doing voice recordings, doing things of that nature. This is just a nifty, novel idea. This is kind of a purchase for me. I think this is a nifty idea, a little bit different. I love the idea. Boom, connecting it right in with your phone. It's cool. It's something different. So, yeah, this would be a purchase. Okay, this one, I don't know if those are passes or a purchase. Like, there's not much information. It just look at it. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Just look at it. Okay. It's general AI robot is a lot of what we're getting information wise, at least on this is their page in English. General purpose AI robot. Just look at it. Just look at it, okay? I don't know what to really think of it at the end of the day, but I mean, this literally looks like Pixar said, hey, let's make an AI robot. What should we do? Oh yeah, let's do a 6-legged lamp. I'm in. Okay. So yeah, that's great. So I don't know. This is not a purchase or a pass. Come on, show the dang video. Mute it. Rotational chair for using it with your Meta headset. This is a nifty, novel idea again, kind of like what we were showing earlier with some of the haptic feedback stuff. But like when you look, you go that direction. I don't know how much this would really work. Come on, can you show me a video of it actually working with the racing? Oh. That could definitely, I mean, depending on how much force feedback you had, that is a nifty idea. I think more so this flying would be a really cool one. Let's see it. Let's see it in action. This is a lot smaller in space and take up than like the giant walking pad. Yes, you're sitting down, you're not doing the walking thing, but like, this is just another nifty novel idea. Yeah, dude, what's that one space game that everybody's playing right now? Star Citizen. This could be really cool to run Star Citizen, do a keyboard in front of you with your dual joysticks, and like that would put on your VR headset, hitting buttons, doing all sorts of things. That would be pretty cool. I think this is a nifty idea. Show me how much it is. Time to get excited. Oh, shop. Really? That's a seat upgrade. These are all seat upgrades. Okay, it's $800. For the base model, it's $800. I think that's cool. I don't know if I'd spend $800 on it. I would have to be really big into the VR thing. VR is not my cup of tea. I think it's nifty. I probably will, the next Meta Quest, I will probably upgrade to because I'm still on a 1. I bought into it there for a while. I think it's cool. I think there are a lot of options with it. It just, when you're just fluffy and trying to play games standing up, not that I get winded, it's just that I get sweaty. And I don't like having sweat sit on my face like that. I've worn a football helmet for way too long in my life. It just, that feeling, it's one thing that I miss, but I don't want to do it in VR. The Yakui Engineering, the Foo-Foo, what would you call it? The Foo-Foo. I don't know about that name. It blows on your hot soup and or coffee and tea for you. It's kind of nifty idea, kind of novel. I'm here for it. So I don't know how much this thing's gonna be. I think the 3,800 is about $25. This would be a cute gift if you have a tea drinker or a coffee drinker. I think my wife would like this just because it's cute and be like, put it on the side of her Stanley to cool off her coffee a little bit. But a couple different modes with it. It's just a novel idea, man. Novel idea. This would be a purchase. This probably will be a purchase. So auto key. Okay. This is an AI powered keyboard. Look at this thing. Just look at this thing. Again, look at this thing. Look at it. Do you need that? Why? Just go. All you gotta do is Like, oh, let me pull my hands up. Oh, wait for it to come out. Wait for it to come out. I had to hit 4 or 5. Type. Move the mouse. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, it's a novel idea, but there's no reason for it. Just use a regular split keyboard. Let alone you're sitting up like this, your shoulder gonna be all hunched over. I don't get it. Not here for it. And this thing's probably like $800, $900. So there's probably somebody out there that it's for, and I get that. But you know, outside of that, like, I don't see any reason for something like this. This would be a total look at you, mouse. My mouse is getting angry. Like, let us have AI keyboards and mice. This is a nifty idea. I think it's absolutely pointless. Okay, leave it be. Okay, LG's air purifying cat tower. We just bought a Shark, like, no filter change, you know, air purifier. This is kind of a cool idea. My wife has allergy to the cats, and I love the idea of, like, hey, it would, you know, cat go sit over there and kind of get purified, huh? Functional feline furniture. Yeah, this is actually one of those things that is functional feline furniture. I think this is a nifty idea. Depending on how much the filters were for it, I think this would be a purchase for me. I think this could be a bedroom cat tree. Our cats like to sleep in the bedroom with us, but like, hey, I need a bigger air purifier, but if the hair doesn't even leave where they're laying at, yeah, this is gonna be a purchase. Okay, on to our last one, the wildest one, the craziest one. Meet Realbotics. Yeah, these are real things. These are they're AI robots. You can get them in different sizes for different uses. You can use them for media and entertainment, corporate services, healthcare, companionship, and rentals. Okay, yeah. I understand. Credit to be social. Our robots are and AI ideal to tackle North America's struggling loneliness epidemic and serve to provide a company to the elderly or those isolated for health or geographic reasons. Yeah, I kind of get that. But like, there's so many other ways that you can connect nowadays. I mean, just like, go pick up a game. You can go play a game anywhere and be able to talk to people. There are people that will chat anywhere. There's a whole bunch. There's this idea that there's a lot of things that aren't really up people's alleys. Like, there's a lot of things out there where people think, oh yeah, everybody fights on the internet. No, there's a lot of really nice people out there, really cool people. Like, you don't have to resort to this. Let alone let's real life conversations, AI enabled bust. Let's see. Let's take a look at the gallery here. Yeah, that's creepy. I'm sorry, but that to me is not comforting. I guess maybe if you don't see anybody in a long time or like anything of that nature, these are just creepy to me. Like, I don't trust. I don't know. Seriously, guys? Like, come on. Yeah. I think there's pricing somewhere around here. Because I was just like, when I went through all this, yeah, I think if I'm not incorrect, they said that you can send in photos or pictures for them to make the bust and faces as exactly as you want of people, which I think is really weird. Please don't do that. What features can I customize? Our robots are highly customizable. They can be made to replicate a celebrity, a historical figure, or a vision for a robot. You can provide your own images for a face customization. That's weird. Can your robots walk? Our robots are mobile, however, they don't walk like humans yet. Okay. Is your AI standalone? Developed? Yeah. Let's see. I mean, like, to me, this is wild. Absolutely. Like, I guess if this is your thing, but like, I think I saw somewhere that we're talking like for the full size model, you're talking 175K. There's a lot of things that you can spend 175K on. So like across the board, like that's $175,000. Think of what you can buy. I'm not touching you, mouse. Stay up there. Stay up there, mouse. What are you? Oh, I clicked in. For $175,000, do you think that this AI is worth it? My personal opinion is absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think like the full body is 175,000. Just the upper torso is 150, and then I think these are like 100,000 just to have the face. So I'm just like, what are we doing here, guys? But let me know down in the comments if this is up your alley and explain to me why. But yeah, this has been fun. CES is always a great time. I'm totally going to be doing more passer purchases each month and doing a roundup of everything that gets released in a month. Let me know what items in here that you may be purchasing or other items that you think that you would like to see a review on. I'm not going with the real Botex. Don't worry about that. Don't even try that one or the Zeopod, and definitely not the Spice Machine. Do not even think about asking me for that one. I will not. Okay, if there's enough requests, I may do it. But yeah, don't do it. Thanks again for watching. This was Tech Comments. I'm Kyle, and I will see you next time.